I'm afraid I've got some bad news. So, I've been sitting here doing a little bit of investigation and whatnot. Your boy is back to the phone because I am very non-trusting of my mic at the moment. To the point where it very well could be the mic itself as well as the PC. So I might try tomorrow. I just don't care to bother right now with hooking up the microphone because I don't know where I put the cord at. That's kind of also the other reason why I don't have it at the moment. But your boy, I'll be real. It feels as if I might as well just not taking it in. Although I did get it diagnosed, and it was effectively what I thought it was as power issues, but also it was also. For those that don't know, my PC's been having weird issues where my microphone will wind up randomly turning into static and blowing y'all's eardrums out. Also, real quick, is my mic, the mic I have right now good? Because this is the backup that I have, aka the phone. You know what? Let me raise you higher. Let me put you on here. Sounds so different from the regular one. Good. That being said, I can't bet on polls myself, so that's Smoj. Because this is the phone that I usually use for that. Actually, I could. Nah, that's too much power for my computer. So, what's been going on with my computer? I got it diagnosed. I need to get some monitors that are. So, three options. Option one, I need to upgrade my graphics card. Option two, maybe having three entirely separate types of monitors for a already apparently out of date computer is not a good idea. Legit. One of my monitors is an Asus. One I have in the middle that I'm staring directly at that I have chat on is an LG, and then the one on the side is a Dell. So all different monitors, probably all different refresh rates, all different everything. And then option three, which I might have to do a fucking. I might save up. I don't want to have y'all yeet your money at me for it, but I would have to probably replace the mic because I got told that there's a chance where maybe my mic has gotten to the point where if I get butt so loud in it, it will piss the mic off and in turn get all staticky. But the thing is, before I even send it in, there will be points where it will be super loud, staticky, and erratic, even when I wouldn't be saying anything, which is incredibly frustrating. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Alright. Give your boy just a moment, and then we'll get on to MC. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, I might have to potentially postpone the pay-per-view until that this upcoming Thursday. Quite frankly, I have not even gotten that far into the putting the show together. And then there's some other things I want to do for the show outside of just recording, editing, putting stuff together. There's another thing I want to do. Let me know this might not be a platinum show, but this might as well be called WKW. You know what? Fuck it. I'm officially renaming the pay-per-view to WKW Gold Turn of the Tide. It is a gold show. And trust me, you will want to see it. If you need yourself any notifications, and if you aren't already followed, I don't know how you're here already, but hey, I greatly appreciate it. But for those that quite frankly aren't in the Discord, which I'm probably going to start pushing the Discord more, I want more people to pop in. Go ahead and dog on it and join the Discord, because that's where your boy will be going and giving up any updates for anything. Who knows, maybe I'll be able to get everything done in like the next 20-ish hours. I am doubtful as hell, and I am not trying to bum rush myself anymore. But we'll have to wait and see. All right, before we get started, give your boy just a moment. Your boy is back, and I am indeed black. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's get going. The fact that we got this doggone music as we're about it, you know, this got to.
It escapes me how bizarre this place is. Last thing I expected was to fight a woman from the manga I just caught up on, but I guess I'm here now.
Oh, she wants to copy me, huh? Fine then. Well, I'll one-up her. I'll have a word with Miss Miku, huh?
Y'all concern me. What do you mean why are you, well, I guess it makes sense for you to be here tonight. But also, yo, welcome in, Phil. I was about to say what? Okay, Lord, that was some very slick timing with that audio. But alas, I almost forgot one more thing. Hold up. Go back to the abyss. I almost forgot one thing. I am ill prepared. Alright, now. Nope. I hit the wrong button. Go back. I heard, yeah, fuck. It didn't even play. I just sound like an idiot. Get neutralized. I can only watch in silence. Are we good now? Yes, we are. Good to see you back up and running. That being said, I'm like, hold up, because I am all sorts of weirdly balanced here. Why is every single time I start stream, I am always weirdly balanced? I have to go ahead and, there we go. Yeah, as I was saying, I have 3 things I probably should look into, because otherwise I'm just chilling with the mic I have right now, which is my phone. I might have to go ahead and replace the actual mic itself. I keep hitting it as if y'all can hear it, but that I might have to look into, because that could actually potentially be a thing causing issues. Because I have let me know, I have had my Hyper Quadcast X mic, the one that's been bugging out on y'all recently. I've had this shit since 2021. So I have no idea if mics actually could go bad like that. So it could very well be the mic itself, because I was told by the people at Best Buy when I was getting my PC checked up that the mic could also be at fault as well. That being said, my PC is relatively older than I thought, and quite frankly, according to a couple, I've been meaning to go ahead and just draw both the homie Star and Farrell as my Mr. What's his name? Mr. Terrific. I might go ahead and yeet Mr. Furrific and Mr. Starific are at y'all soon. But according to them, I overpaid for my PC back when I got this shit. So that being said, my PC, I need to either get a new graphics card, get 2 monitors that match the other one. Because again, I got an Asus, an LG, and a Dell monitor all plugged in. And number 3 is the whole mic itself. Mic itself being replaced. But that's just some random things to be taken note of, stuff I have to probably go ahead and do as time goes on. But that's for later. For tonight, we came here for something else. And I think y'all know what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, if you were not here for last week, don't worry, I got you covered. Oh, pause! I can't even hear your ass. I can't even hear your ass. Hold up. Alright, now, let's move over to that. Because I were not here on the 11th. This is what happened last time on MCW. If this could work. Hold up. There we go.
Now, why am I the one to supervise the Doomslayer?
Because you can handle it closely. I'm not going to need some results.
Hindi ako binabayaran ng sapat para dito.
Riku? Hey! You! Something's awfully suspicious with... What? Wait, no! Where did he go? Damn it! What do you want?
I am going to ask that Mr. Chief of our staff also. Thank you.
Weird and eerie, but very well. Now where did you go?
You know, I guess that oddly paid off, but we'll get to that later on. Why is she so angry? To be fair, she just got cut off from looking for... Just gonna say you're so asleep. Dang. Oh, last week we started off MCW with the World Championship as we debuted the brand new arena, since 2K does not, for some reason, like supporting their own small arena sets. We don't like being in the stands, so we got ourselves a brand new outdoor arena here for MCW moving forward. Technically speaking, now I can say MCW has had more arenas than WKW. That's a bit bizarre to think about, considering WKW's been around for like half a year longer. Nevertheless, it was Chris Sabin taking on Jackson Lee for the WKW, well, not WKW, the MCW World Championship. Both men going hard, trying to walk out victorious. Also, I need to bump up my mic just in case the whatchamacallit here is overpowering me. But last, quite frankly, try as hard as he might, Chris Sabin could not walk out as champion. And still, the MCW champion of the world, Jackson Ryu! Then we had, speaking of the Sons of Ryu, Sons of Ryu would be in action, as will be them taking on the Pretty Boys Club, all in the name of getting into the Trios Championship Tournament. Quite frankly, Helga the Almighty will be the first to try and the first to die. Not quite literally die, she is still A-okay. Then Blue versus Blue, Randy would take on Kuma. However, Kuma was spelled Duma for the Pretty Boy. And it will be all brought to an end as the Sons of Ryu would hit a clean sweep 3-0 via a count out to end things off. A bit of a funny, all things considered, what happened on WKW with two members of the Sons of Ryu losing to count out, and then they win here by count out. These men will be in that of the Trios Championship Tournament, which will be starting officially tomorrow on WKW. Then we have the Intercontinental Championship Number One Contenders match, part 1 of 2. We'll be having part 2 of 2 tonight, as it would be that of the female side of things. Don't forget, both genders could go ahead, you know what I'm saying. Men and women can go ahead and fight for the title. Men, women, MDs, all alike. That being said, we had that of 8 competitors walk down to the ring, all with the intention of getting themselves a shot at Rami Nakamura's championship. And quite frankly, we would have our first elimination via Scarlett, not Nakamura, getting pinned. Also, yo, welcome in, Pink. It's been a hot minute. How you doing? Rhea Ripley will be the next one eliminated by the Arctic Phoenix, Dr. Marakara Jose. No, I did get confused by the two siblings' names. However, shortly after her, Big Bella would go forward. Also, I keep looking at that emote, and I keep thinking that's Cosmo from Very Odd Parents. Lord. Right, man, the sexy tail. I am big vibing. Nevertheless, Kitty Robber will eliminate Modaka. Pull it up. Got hit up. Right up, by, tag. But nevertheless, Kitty Robin will get herself one step closer to the Intercontinental Championship. Also, jokes are you dipping out now, you will not see thy tail. So, look at you now. Then we would have King of the Ring as chosen to be the chosen sacrifice here, as Abaddon, brand new superstar here in that of the MCW. Also, I believe the first time we've had a proper luchador versus luchador. Good lord, 2 years. And in the end, Abaddon would walk in to the King of the Ring tournament. Also, Pink is elderly. Big elderly. Good. Hold on. Does it say it for me? I doubt. Yeah. Oh, damn. I'm not fooling myself. Smash. Nevertheless, as we saw at the start of the recap, Riku was forced to go ahead and be supervisor for that of Halo to Hell, Master Chief, and the Doomslayer. And it would seemingly pay off as, good lord, the combat crew would find themselves being very screwed over. Made yourself, hey, if I ever seen it. Hey, technically I do follow myself. Hold up. Do I wanna... Hold up. Frozen Dojan, or muted Dojan. Alright, there we go. We would have that of Riku go ahead and absolutely lay waste to Mad Mikey Mundo following what happened at the end of his bout against Farrell the week prior on WKW. Getting assaulted by what appeared to be Mad Mikey Mundo. Got a little bit of revenge. Also, welcome in, Nico. Been here longer. How have you been following me longer than me? This is impossible. Also, welcome in, Nico. I might have short-term memory loss. I think I might have already said hello. But in case I haven't, hello again. Nevertheless, Riku get his victory over that of Mad Mikey Mundo. But Kuma would be right around the corner. Not all too pleased by the hostility that his own boy has been suffering as of lately. Dropping Riku. Ever presses. Oh boy. Lord. And then before we got to our main event, Mendo will be taken out by the cautionary tale, but she would not be the only one. The gauntlet would be thrown down as Tsuruishi would defend her MCW Women's World Championship. First, against Momo Ayase. Backstage, the cautionary tale was tearing up the place, wreaking havoc. They must think this is WKW with how much chaos they're causing backstage, taking out that of the Spiteful Five. Meanwhile, in the ring, Momo Ayase will be going Momo by yes. That's a bad one. That was a bad one. Would be taken out by that of Suru. And speaking of being taken out, Rage on a guy, the Spiteful Five would join the corners of the cautionary tale. Rebecca will be next to try and the next to fall against that of the world champion before we get to the final competitor, which was Thunder God Spark Rava from the Rose Gallery. And boy, oh boy, did these two had a bit of a back and forth. Relative new face here in that of MCW. Both getting relatively close. I have short-term memory loss. That's effectively me at the moment. Nevertheless, it looked like we could have potentially gotten ourselves a new champion in the form of Rava if it wasn't for the fact that right as she went for the pin, Minty broken free from that of the cautionary tale, still irate at that of Spark Rava, but go ahead and take her out. However, Suru not exactly all too happy having her match end the last second, last competitor via no contest at PDQ, and nonetheless by someone that is technically family. Took a turnaround only to be blindsided by that of the former champion, Suzy Cranio, irate still at the fact that she is no longer world champion, came up short at Royal Time Part 1, and vows that she is not done with Suru until she gets her title back. Meanwhile, backstage, we want to talk about Ishii's getting beaten up. You want to talk about the Spiteful Five having a bad night backstage. The cautionary tale would lay waste to Kete Ishii to finish the night off. And if that wasn't enough, Madokata Jose would rush down to the ring with the intention of cashing in her Money in the Bank briefcase on that of Tsuruishi to hold her plans to take on that of Scarlett Nakamura for the Women's Championship. However, unfortunately for her, someone else already has eyes on Suru and her title, as Scarlett Nakamura, which was told by, I'm pretty certain that was not actually Hatsune Miku. She remained in the arena and was there to go ahead and foil Modaka's attempt at a cash-in. She intends on being the individual to take that world championship away from Tsuruishi. And again, it will be either tomorrow or more likely, I'm gonna keep it a buck, probably on Thursday. WKW Gold Roar of Time, world champion versus world champion. Winner takes all. That is, if both women could walk in to the show as champs. This could very well be the last night we ever see Suru as world champion. Or at least during this reign, I should say. But for those that did not see it, we had a little bit of Scarlett Nakamura right before we started the stream here. Scarlett Nakamura watching back on all of the open challenges that Tsuruishi has done, not taking too kindly to it. All things considered, Scarlett Nakamura was the first one to go ahead and defend that championship on a weekly basis. Just to turn the channel and see that Suru has been effectively copying her. I don't know what she was talking about to Hatsune Miku, but all things considered, I am concerned. Let's go down to the ring. Why are you? Why? What? Why are you here? Okay, I cheer you. I acknowledge you. But what are you doing here? What do you mean? What do you mean she's defending her title? This is MCW. Scarlett, are you lost? Or she's being It's dawned on me. It's dawned on me. She's not washed. She is being petty. She's being a fucking tryhard. Okay. Well, it seems like her response to seeing Suru copying her shtick is to then do it on Suru's show. I do have to question the why. Why you are like a good few days away from what could be a major match for you, and you could easily find yourself throwing it all the way here. Why be that petty?
Looks like Mama's back in MCW! And to give you all a treat, as anyone that wants a shot at me, come, get it!
Scarlet, why Scarlet? By the okay, well, I guess Miku greenlit it. Well, I guess we have ourselves our first match here. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and apparently is for the WKW's Women's World Championship. Introducing first, currently the ring, representing WKW, she is the world champion, Scarlett Nakamura, and her opponent, making her way to the ring, representing the Spiteful Five, Minty Ishii. Minty, over the past couple of weeks, butting heads with that of the Rose Gallery's Spark Rava. Both two relatively new faces here in MCW, both with a lot of stuff to prove. Both also having a lot of run-ins, turning sour for both of them. Quite frankly, the reason being, funny enough, is one another. Each time one person tries to go for a title, the other one interferes. Someone tries to go and get themselves into the Queen of the Ring tournament, the other one interferes. Someone gets close to winning a world title, the other one interferes. Well, at least you got yourself a one-on-one here. Never mind. Well, never mind. As I was just saying, one follows the other one. Good lord. Well, I guess this is now a triple threat match. Miku, you want to, you know what, Miku, if we're gonna have Scarlet defending on MCW, hit me up. I want to discuss something for tomorrow's WKW. To at least make it even. And representing the Rose Gallery, the Thunder God, Spark Rava! Frozen Sun real quick. Alright. Let's see if these two stay getting on each other's nerves, stay being in each other's doggone way. Best of luck to Scarlet as well, because by the other gods. Triple threat match for WKW's World Championship, despite this being MCW. One of the first times ever that the WKW title has been defended on an MCW show. First time the world title has been defended outside of the kingdom. Like, sweep. Yo, feels like today's word here is petty. Pettiness. You have Rava and Minty keep on fucking each other over getting in each other's way. to the degree that Scarlett tried to hit a moonsault on Minty, but Reva was too busy beating up Minty to allow Scarlett to do such. You have Minty losing her Queen of the Ring match, thanks to Reva. You have Reva losing her match against Scarlett and Suru, thanks to Minty. But you want to also talk about Petty again. Scarlett, I'm certain the only reason she's here, outside of some talks she's been having with Miku, I don't know what exactly is going on with that. A little concerning. But there's also the fact that Scarlett's just hit stun while Reva is wailing on Mitty almost got me. But it's the fact that Scarlett chooses to defend more than she already has been, in spite of Suru. So it's pettiness in response to pettiness. Because Suru's been defending her championship every single week to be a petty asshole to Scarlett. Or trying to outdo each other. It feels like a game of who can outdo who the most. Who can be extra the most until someone crashes and burns. I'd recommend to all women involved to not do moonsaults onto chairs like Scarlett Nakamura thought for some reason was a good idea. But as I was saying, this might be a lesson for all women involved. Maybe tone the pettiness down. You don't have to one-up each other so much. I mean, hey, I'm saying this as a world champion. You don't gotta go 100 miles an hour. Put your foot down on the gas. Not on the gas, don't that y'all are doing that enough. Put your foot down on the brakes. Just ease a little bit. Slow it down. Cause sweet Christ on almighty, y'all are going crazy. And for no reason. I would just fuck that other person. That's enough of my doggone waffling, rambling, and concern here. As into the cover and breaking up, and just immediately pulling Reva. Make up there, stunner. Covers that enough. One fall to the finish. We could have a new world champion and a kick out at two. You know, I've been talking as well with these two women here, not Scarlett. Both Reva and Minty brawling each other, representatives of the cautionary tale and the spiteful five. Bendo has, quite frankly, opted out of any sort of comment as it pertains to these two seemingly starting a potential faction war. Scarlett goes to the cover, kicked out. Stating she has love for both her family in the Rose Gallery, as well as her family within that of the Spiteful Five, wishing that they'd set their sights on that of the Rose Gallery. Any further comment she has refused to give, especially as it pertains to that of what happened last week. I've been told Miss Kateishi not exactly all too happy with the jumping that they've received, stating that they wish to go ahead and throw a hand with all. Let's for a flame from Nakamura. Let's talk on Scarlett here. Into the cover and a kick at it too. So Nakamura intent on doing something she's never been able to do in her life, and that is defeat Suru Ishii, outdo Suru Ishii, be a bigger champion than Suru Ishii, and on her own show nonetheless tonight. For those that were not here or don't quite remember, don't quite frankly recall, when it comes to Scarlett and Suru, Scarlett is 0-10, or 0-9, 0-9? 0-9 against Suru Ishii. Quite weary at the potential of going 0-10. Spearman! Wait, Spearman, she might not even get a chance. If this is it, kick out at 2. Charlotte's got to be on top of her A game if she wants to not only potentially defeat Sue, but merely get to her as world champion. We're told Sue will be in action tonight as well. Scarlett not the only one defending women's world title here tonight. I've been told. Well, I've not even been told. We've agreed that she was supposed to defend her title tomorrow. So I don't know why she's this egg-headed. Cause she doesn't even have to be pinned. Cover. Kick it out too. Both this could very well screw you over. Counter. Minty down and out here. Me on the corner with her scoop slam nearly landing on the chair. Good lord. Way up top. Miss Minty back on her feet, waiting for Reva. Not even waiting. Stunner! Just to get command grab. Not even command grab. What was your plan? What was your plan? What was your plan, Minty? She was not even dazed, hit, stunned, or anything. You just said, fuck you, get out my way, I'm pinning. Do you need to borrow my glasses? Seems like you're... Also, I love you, 2K. The fact that stairs could easily cut her off when she can just run through them or jump over them. Up. Ooh, that would have been a nice little counter by Scarlett. Dang it, 2K. Why your hitbox is musty as hell. Scarlett desperately fighting off. Lucky that Reva couldn't get to her. Looks like she was potentially going for something big here. Back body drop. Up, stunner, 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 stunner! New champion! Could we make that match a triple threat? No! Kick out at 2. Scarlett not intent on having neither Minty nor Reva turn her match against Sue into a triple threat. I'm missing that haymaker. Nope, getting yeeted into Scarlett. Trying to fight back and forth here. Missy getting the upper hand. Reva in a decent bit of trouble here. Setting Scarlett up. Snake eyes. Oh, they! Scarlett falling right onto the stairs. Good lord, I can't even English. Set her up. One-winged angel! Cover! 2! And still, the WKW Women's... Oh, Jesus. Being taken out by Tsuruishi. As for successfully defending her title, good lord. Well, hold up. Never mind. She's already making her way out of the ring, quite frankly, quickly dash and run after taking out Scarlett Nakamura. If I'm honest though with her, I'd say be very careful. Having said Scarlett, I'd recommend canceling the match you have for tomorrow. But though you're hard-headed ass, you probably aren't. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a part of the King of the Ring qualifiers. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, Maximilian! Let me go ahead and run down the names of people that have qualified. The likes of Jackson Ryu, Riku, Abaddon, Mac, and Farrell. That being said, later on tonight, we have that of the Men's Intercontinental Championship #1 contender qualifier. But that match shall also double as a King of the Ring qualifier. Winner of that match gets themselves into the King of the Ring tournament. But who will be joining them? Will it be this man here? Or will it be his opponent? Jackson getting himself inserted into the tournament by defeating that of... I can't remember his name, I'll be honest. Chris Sabin. Riku defeating Mad Mikey Mundo. Abaddon defeating Chosen. Mac walking victorious and into the King of the Ring tournament as Pharaoh taking out that of a number of world champions. But it's time for these two to engage in some battle. And his opponent making his way to the ring, Gamba! Gamba, quite frankly, coming up short alongside that of Maximilian. Both fighting for the MCW Tag Team Championships. And both coming up short. That being said, the tag team partners to now standing against each other opposite of the ring. The time relentlessly passing away. Best luck to these two. I can be anything. I can be king or queen. Also, ignore me if you hear random either jokes or mod in the background. Your boy is doing some working. La 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 la. Which of these two was walking in to the King of the Ring tournament? About feeling hyped for what could be potential banger of the match. These two men here looking to prove themselves. Wasn't successful in the tag team world. Could they be a bit more successful one-on-one here? Ready up top. Mink. Kick him in, grab. Going for it. Suplex. Mink. Also, apologies if y'all could hear random screaming. Ignore that. Nevertheless, heading off the ropes. Clothesline leveling Maximilian. Stopping on the chest. Mink. Up, Maximilian getting momentum back in his favor. Go for the cover. Counter. Or not counter. I thought I was going to go for it. I thought we were about to see another Sonic Ball. These two are going back and forth and back and forth. Plus, Maximilian rathering a DDT to take out Gamba. Also, something dawned on me. Let me go ahead and do something real quick on the side. Just in case. Yep. So, surprised that didn't register as a hit. I'm almost certain that his foot caught Max in the back of the head. Should at least count as like a Pele kick or something. You know what? What does the Switch 2 cartridge taste like? Tastes like ass. Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? Oh. I did like for a split second, and it's still like it still tastes. Oh wait. All right, let me not eat my cartridges and pay attention to the match. Is Maximilian back in control here? Heading up top. What does he have in mind? No, seriously, what does he do off the top rope? Crossbody is what? Mink. Down pound on this man. Trying to make sure Gamba stay down. Gamba counters and just gets hit with a back elbow. You were in the negative, my boy. Backdrop onto the outside of the ring.
She did nothing but like overnight. She did nothing but overnight fucking GTA storyline. And I would just look.
Going for it. Rolling knees to the jaw. Gamba in trouble here. Needs to pick up the pace. Getting absolutely toyed with by Max. Get back to his feet. Rubbing straight to him. And now getting hit with a string of punches in the clothesline to finish into the cover. And none. Walking to the corner. Mink. Tie up here. There's the corner. Strip sending Gamba into the ropes. Backflip. Getting out of it. Duck down under. Clothesline leveling Maximilian. Into the cover. 2. Kicked out. Actually a little surprised. A little. Make. Cover once more. And Maximilian staying in it. The Black Channel trying to wear Max out here. Going for deadlift powerbomb. Going into the V-trigger. Is at the end. 2. No. Kick out at 2. Fight for effort chants breaking out here. The crowd enjoying what they are seeing. Question is who will be able to fight longer, fight harder, who wants that crown here, who has the better chance at being known as the king of fighters. Going for a big V-trigger again. And to the outside, curious. Up top. Moonsault into the cover. 2, 3. Gotta give a bit of applause to Maximilian for his best efforts. But the true king of fighters is this man here. Here's your winner, Gamba. It's time to keep saying there's not one piece may move. La la. Alright, let's get to our next match, shall we? Also, what part of the King of the Ring tournament? Joe Hendry. Why are we so close to you? There we go. The following contest is also a part of the King of the Ring tournament qualifiers. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, Joe Hendry! I believe, do I have an emote that has me waving my arms side to side? I doubt. Does this work? Oh no, this is not what he means. This is not what he means. This is not at all what he means. This is being a little too literal. A little too literal. And his opponent. Making his way to the ring. He is Sento! Sen qualifying for the number one contendership match to determine who will be the next to face me for my VTuber World Championship. That will be determined tomorrow. Also, welcome in, Mac. That being said, I think you want to keep in come Thursday? Or a little something. You know what I mean. Nevertheless, will it be Gamba or will it be Sen come tomorrow that will be trying to qualify to take on yours truly from my title? I'm not certain. I'm not sure. But what I'm sure is we're about to have this also pretty decent match. So far, those that have qualified for the King of the Ring tournament are as follows: Jackson Ryu, Riku, Abaddon, Mac, Gamba, and Farrell have all already qualified for the tournament. Will Sen or will Joe Hendry be joining the lot? Also, hope you're doing good, my boy. Off the ropes. Elbow drop. Across the gillet of Sen. Couple strikes to the dome. Ming! Hey, Sen, your opponent just made his way into the tournament. Got some Chinese food, some decent. And also saying, got myself some teriyaki chicken, fried rice, and no dumplings with some shrimp. Nevertheless, Joe Henry's trying to fight off here. Sen believes. Doesn't look like he's a believer right now. Going for the shot block. And put some background music. Off the ropes. Drop kick, completely miss. Mink. Karana. As Sen keeping his eyes on Joe Hendry here. Getting him up slowly. Going off the ropes. Big boot misses. Close line. 2K. And hitboxes, ladies and gentlemen. Mean. Big back shot. Going for a swanton bomb, missing it. Could have been potentially the beginning of the end of this match here. Has Sen landed that. Yeah. And Sen busted open. Not looking too good for Sen. Just a good 24 hours away from his match against Gamba. Standing ovation. Could be walking into that number one contenders match on a lack of momentum if he does not pick things up here. Kicking out of that, but quite frankly, unlike what the crowd's chatted for, I don't think this man has it in him to fight forever. Man looking tired, back looking exhausted. He looked like he should have believed in himself. And in turn, now he's about to start believing in Joe Hendry, who lands a crossbody Will he be going for a pin? Not quite yet. Johnny up top. Elbow missing. Just to mean greeted with a boot. Forcing a shot for a second. Sen telling him to get up. Arship. Stripping Joe Hendry. Going for the cover. Pretty certain that won't get the victory. Even more so that that's the second time the referee has gone back to that corner this one match alone. I wasn't even paying attention to someone taking off the turnbuckle that time. What happened? Oh, don't think it matters what happens because this man's about to go ahead. Try to pull off a victory. Try to strangle Joe Hendry. Out the ropes. Miss. Shot. Going for the 2. Just to get smacked in the jaw. Good lord. Lord. Kicks in the section. Going for a power. No. No power bomb. No power bomb. But he will go for this. What's better than a power bomb? Go for the pop. The Pokey Bomb. Cover 2. Nope. Thought that the Pokey Bomb could have been enough. But this might be it. This might be it. Elbow going to try and finish things off here. 2, 3. Here is your winner, Sento. Sen joins the ranks into the King of the Ring tournament. But unfortunately for him, tomorrow he has himself another match to determine who is going to be facing me for my title. So, hey, best of luck, my boy, because you are going to need it. Anyways, let's get to our Intercontinental Championship and no more contendership qualifier. 8 stars. It's actually him. Oh lord. The following contest is an 8-man elimination match with the winner. Both qualifies for the Intercontinental Championship number one contenders match tomorrow on WKW against Kitty Robin, as well as qualifies for the King of the Ring tournament. Introducing first, making his way to the ring. Your boy is bouncy. It's Javon Evans. Javon, I believe this is his 3rd appearance here on this channel. Looking to get himself a victory. First appearance, he was having a weird headbutting with Chosen. Second appearance, he came up short against Chosen. Could tonight be at the start of a potential career you wasn't thinking about? Miku, who are you? Who is these people you keep bringing in? Who is these people you keep bringing in? Next up, who is you? I saw on the name card said Noah, but Noah what? Well, and that description, as I was stating for Javon Evans, is fitting here. Could this man have a potential sudden name made for him? Good lord, thank God I don't pay for y'all pyro. Can I get some intel on this man? Somebody please. Oh boy. Next up, making his way to the ring, he is the United States Champion, Broly managing to get his championship back from, I almost said Travis Scott, that is not even close to being right. Getting his title back from Trick Williams, back at Money in the Bank. Quite frankly, hasn't gotten momentum rolling quite like how he wants to. However, tonight he intends on walking in United States Champion, walking out number contender. And if things go his way, if he walks out of tonight victorious, walks out tomorrow victorious, he could be the first individual to be the undisputed mid-card champion and the first male to hold that title, the Intercontinental Championship. And second ever person in general to hold that belt. Good lord, I've realized there's a lot of firsts that could be had here. If Broly can win. Who knows, maybe we have some more title unification bouts on the way here. I say unification like Sue versus Scarlett's actually unifying the belts. It's not, it's just who's holding both belts. But nevertheless, Broly ready to go, hoping for his own hoping for his own, what is the saying? For his own sake, that his momentum starts building up here tonight, instead of crashing down viciously like how it's done a good couple of weeks ago when he lost that title. Next up, representing the 5-star experience, Ochi Saibo. You know, he's also looking to get some momentum rolling for him. Chapo Hands, a star for that Universal title, came up short. Not aided in the fact that he had to deal with that of Azul, younger brother of this man here. But quite frankly, I've been told as it pertains to that of the issues between the house and the 5-star experience, apparently is still ongoing. Although I've been told from the house that quite frankly they don't want much else to do with the 5-star experience. Been a bit of a pain in the house's ass since the Staples debut. And I've been told that 5-star has a bit of spite towards that of the house, stating that they jumped them, which the house has denied. Not quite certain what's going on there. Actually, you know what? Oh no. It's next up, Azul Saibo. We've seen this man butting heads with the aforementioned TV7, but it seems like he has got a new person to target, to hunt down, and that is his own older brother. Stating that it was fun targeting and being a pain in Star's ass, but now when it comes to that of this man here, Ochi, things are personal, much more personal to him. And he intends on making sure that his big brother does not walk out as a champion, or even so much as get a chance outside of the tag division. Ochi managing to get those tag titles for all of a short second before losing him to the Pretty Boys Club. And speaking of losing and popping back up here, why are you back here? You just wrestled. looking to get himself a potential second chance here. Next up, Maximilian again. Welcome back. May this chance serve you much better. Maximilian, hopefully you're ready to go. Quite frankly, this man just had a match with that of Gamba. And unfortunately for him, came out a bit short, but who knows, this could be the potential blessing in disguise here. Failed his first chance at getting into the King of the Ring tournament. This is his second and final shot. But unlike the match he had earlier, the Intercontinental Championship hangs in the balance. Its fate could be determined. Yeah, it could be determined here. Again, winner of this match takes on Kitty Robin tomorrow, and where that match takes on Rami Nakamura. Ba-da-da. I was about to say, please don't be Kate, but she's literally not allowed to wrestle in this match here, so I'm assuming this is actually McIntyre. It is. Okay, thank God. Just realized I never noticed the dragon in his logo. That's a nice touch. Next up, making his way to the ring from Glasgow, Scotland, I think. He is Drew McIntyre. Individual has never held the MCW or WKW championships, never held the Intercontinental Championship in MCW, I should say. He's been made Intercontinental Championship in the Big E. Yes, I'm aware. The Big E, no Langston. Nevertheless, Drew McIntyre fighting for this potential opportunity here to get his first championship in MCW. Ooh, Miku, why did you decide to put all the Cybos in one match? And I believe last but not least, he is representing the Sons of Ryu, one half of the Tag Team Champions of the World, I forgot. Oh Lord, what is happening to me? What is happening to me? Oh Lord. There we go. Kuma, quite frankly, not exactly in the best of spirits at the moment. Not only has he been seeing Mikey and his eyes being wrongfully targeted, and what's been happening as of lately with these weird individuals taking the appearances of other people, including the likes of the late not so great Dolph Edmundo, as well as the House. Not quite certain as to what is going in his mind, especially considering that this man also is standing across the ring from that of two of his brothers, both of which, a little bit of a fun fact, he is not exactly in good graces with. You want to talk about, you know what's funny? You want to talk about being framed. Let's go back to late last year, where Star would go ahead and butt heads with Kuma, not because of things that Kuma did, but what Azul would do, taking the appearance of the tag champion here, inciting some violence between that of Kuma and Star, and for things to backfire on Azul, as quite frankly Kuma would come out aware as to what was going on, taking out his brother, his twin. And now he's been out-Scottish by an even more Scotty Scotsman in the form of Drew McIntyre. Same thing for this weird Noah guy. Oh my god, if you got eliminated that fast. Debut as a random and you immediately die, I would recommend to Miku to never bring you back. Nevertheless, Kuma's not exactly on good terms with that of his older brother Ochi. Although they won't exactly open up as to what's having those set of brothers butting heads. Ochi and Azor aren't exactly on good terms either. This type of family is dysfunctional as hell. Alright, I was about to say, who's doing the super finisher? Super kick to Azor. Big. Couple of Scots here in the form of Kuma and Oshiro up, as well as Drew McIntyre. What was the referee doing? I looked away for like 1 second. Bro, dragging Azul around. The crash out! Cover! Kick out! Cover! And we got our first elimination. Go for the crash out. Crash out on Kuma! 2. And Kuma eliminated by Azul. She's almost saw Drew McIntyre. We started to clear out the shots. Good lord, what's going on? Up on the shoulders, TKO to Broly. Broly fighting back off. Broly fighting him off. Arsenochi flying. Yeet! Claymore. GG's. Yep. Oh, she's still alive, but is the master of Bouncer Mania. Yes, he's still alive. Claymore! Bye-bye, Broly. Bye-bye, Broly. Damn, man. Man. Good lord, Broly. That's all I can say. It's just good lord, Broly. Cutter, I forgot he uses the RKO. True son. How funny if it would have been funny as all hell. As we're down to our last 4 people, I believe. Suplex to the table. If he got the elimination off of the RKO when Drew's butting heads with Orton, I will not acknowledge the other 2 people he's butting heads with. You already know. And Javon is Javon. Cover. 2, 3. Womp womp. That boy is bouncy. Yeah, bouncing out of this ring here. Look at your future. Because it is pretty shocking. Hey man, Noah's still here. Also, I mean, and he's still here physically. I don't know if he's here quite literally. This man is slumped on TKO. Slumped on the ladder. Lord, cover. Drew might be gone. Dang, Drew is gone. Oh! So, I'm looking at this here, and it says that Noah, apparently, speaking of families, he is apparently the cousin of that fucking goober Riku. So, nice to know we had two. You know what? At least, unlike when Riku debuted, you decided not to wear a whole mountain of fucking clothes. Doggone it. Well, as Mr. No et al. Tries to go ahead and play catch up to Riku. You know what? Not even catch up, because Riku has not held a title. He could potentially beat him out if he can stay on the outside long enough for these two to beat each other down and out long enough. Just sit here, stall, let them do the work for you, and A is easy working. DDT. Cover. Kicked out. You know, why didn't you just take my advice and let them beat each other down? Never mind. Good lord, if he got that elimination, I would have really had to eat my words. Right up top. No, with the frog splash here. Could he get the elimination in his debut? Kick out at 2. Now we're heading to the outside. This man trying to make a name for himself here in his debut match. Going for a middle. Oh my god. With that little space, kicked out. Oh, she trying to go and grab him, potentially going for the TKO. Potentially. Knee kick to the head. Followed by big splash. Now telling him to get up. Send him up. TKO, TK, no. Just in the session, going for the crash, out. Could this be? Why did y'all go fish brain? Okay, there. Okay, never mind. I apologize, Azul. I didn't know. I wasn't thinking. Realized that he could have easily got his ass beaten by Riku. The second that pinfall came to an end, chose to take Riku wrong one. Chose to take Noah out. Unfortunately for him, he is now slumped on the ladder similar to how Noah was earlier. You know, I question whether or not this one has more brain cells or less brain cells than Riku. Waiting for Azul. Kicks in midsection. Crash out. No, what is... Oh my god. Not quite the crash out, but something a bit more pretty looking. Let's talk about pretty. It's pretty clear that this man Azul is getting his ass handed to him now. Might want to wake up before he finds himself looking on the outside. With his chance at holding the crown over his head is vanishing before him to Noah. All right. In his debut match. All right. Here's your winner. Both now qualified for the King of the Ring tournament, as well as one of the number one contenders for the Intercontinental Championship, Noah. Nice to meet you, sir. Hopefully you have more brain cells in you than your... I say this if Riku's dumb. He's not. I'm kind of just undermining the hell out of Riku. But, hey, who knows? Maybe Mr. No et al. Is going to go ahead and get himself a potential championship before Riku could. 6-star tag as we go ahead and make our way to the tournament. Who will be the last to qualify? In the Trios Championship Tournament. Let me pull up that list real quick. 'Cause on this day, I see clearly everything has come to life. In a place, in a broken dream, and I'll leave it all behind. The Spiteful Five, the Sons of Ryu, Halo to Hell, the Cautionary Tale, and I believe the Rose Guy, as well as the Power Rangers and the Combat Rangers. We got one spot. One last spot for the Trios Championship Tournament. Who will be the last team to qualify here? As we got ourselves the 5-star experience attendant on walking out with at least one dub here. Things haven't been doing too good for them since the last WKW pay-per-view. Frenzy pay-per-view led to their luck turning south. Thank you, Honor Code Wrestling, for the follow. Welcome to the Rumble. The fuck am I looking at? I was not aware that Star or Jokester was in the arena. And why is Suru back out here and with, huh? And what sort of Looney Tunes ass music is this? Not Looney Tunes, this is some fucking 2000s PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 doggone background music. In their opponents, the house? I was not aware that Star nor Jokester was here. And I wasn't aware that Sue was readying up for a match before her championship defense. Why are you down Bill? Huh? Oh, Jesus, steak heart keg. I swear if this weird wham-ass team of Suru question mark is I don't think Suru is exactly able to just randomly spontaneously change outfits like that. I guess that's something vampires can do now. Some of y'all give me brain damage, and I already have brain damage. It's just a wall reflecting itself. Up on the shoulders, TKO. Oh, Lord. Suru, get up! They're gonna be going for some luck bombs. Head on. Who can run now? Tag, in comes Star. My God, that bright ass belt again. Start watching backstage what appears to be the house teaming with what appears to be Suru. Very odd Jiro kicks in the session. Going for the door side. Cover 2. Kicked out. House on it. I say house on it like the house member was being pinned there. Mink. Up neckbreaker. And just like that, 5-star are on top here. Star seeing stars. Now, why would you go to the corner? I guess that is not Suru. What the hell is going on? So that isn't the actual... Good Jesus, my head. So who is impersonating her then? And I'm assuming that my brain, my head. So Wish.com house taking on 5 stars seems as this man. On God, that angle there makes it look like you have some standard ass glasses and they're just doing the anime thing where they just turn all white. That's how bright that belt is. Bring a star up. Sending a quote unquote star into the floor. Out of 5. We have our first elimination here. Kind of 6. Sledgehammer being readied. 7. And choosing to knock out Say. Sledgehammer straight to the ass. Already getting back up. Spear! Cover. 1 and none. 1 and none. Boy. All the way spear yet again. But right there is quote unquote Serial. How do you get her a title though if you're a bootleg? Unless Concessions gave you one. DDT. Mink. Oh my God! Back of Adams headlining him that doggone sledgehammer. Tag. And sledgehammer time. Pick him up. Trying him out that leg now. Good Lord, landing on the doggone ladder. You know, it's kind of funny. You dress similar to Edge, have Edge's theme song, and now you're dealing with a whole bunch of ladders. Unlike Edge, however, you are the one getting fucked up by these said ladders. Into the cover it goes. Quote unquote jokester. Back to the outside. Just to assault. Good Lord. I don't know who these people actually are. Maybe they are just deciding to side up with the imposter. I don't know. Chia can sing. My head is spinning and Adam's head is throbbing. Cover 2, 3. And there are 2. I thought he was about to hit a second Shia cousin. Oh, tried it. Tried it twice. Goes to the corner. Trying to ride the arm. Why would you emote right in front of your op's face? Forward. Mink. Close the line counter, kick to the midsection. Up, Lord. Oh Lord. Super finisher time. Going for super neck breaker. Covering Stores right there. Boy. Oops, sledgehammer miss. Mink. Bag and comes. You know what? Jonker, Store, and Rusu. That is what I'm calling y'all three. Until I can get some definitive proof as to some identities, that's what I'm identifying y'all. And Rusu is in trouble right now. Jonker saving her. Mink. Drop kick. Cutting off OC from the pit. The tag. Cover. 3, and there was 1. Mink. Ooh. After the tag. Sledgehammer. Straight to the gut. Twice over. Mink. And it might be as good as done. It might be wraps. This might be wraps. 5-star was not in it. Was not as locked in as they should have been. Store went to the store and pulled out that doggone. Oh my goodness. The doggone stairs. Just to let that clothesline have that man's ass and legs land right on it. But unfortunately for him, not enough to get the to get the victory. Not yet. Mink. Star trying to let it be known to his opponents, because quite frankly, I'm not the only one whose next challenger is going to be decided tomorrow. Quite frankly, Star's next opponent will be decided tomorrow as well. For me, it will either be Sen versus yours truly or Gamba versus yours truly. For Star, it will either be... Who was it? Either Karai or Mr. Money in the Bank Meister that will face off against Star. That being said, both will be determined tomorrow as Gamba takes on Sen and Meister takes on Karai. One of those matches takes on your 2 VTuber champions, respectively. As it looks like we might get ourselves a count-out victory here. Or not. You had to stay there for 1 more second and you would have won. For 1. Not 2, not 10. 1. 1 second you would have won. 1 second and it would have been GG's. 1 second and you would have had a call tonight. You wouldn't have to worry about jack shit else. 1 second and you would have been heading back to the backstage area, having got yourself a victory. And now you go back into the ring anyways. You confuse me. You absolutely confuse me. Have 8. That's GG's. That's right for 5-star. Putting in a 2-star performance here as this odd-ass team walks out victorious. Here's your winner, the house, and Sue. I don't know. All way too odd. But congrats, as they are the final team inserted into that of the 6-star tag team championship tournament. But ladies and gentlemen, this time we get to our main event. And it'll be for the FCW Women's title. Different outfit as well. I'm assuming that the other person was not Suru. I'm assuming so. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the MCW Women's World Championship. Introducing first, making her way to the ring, she is the current, the reigning, the defending, the undisputed MCW Women's Champion of the World, Little Tsuru Ishii. There's three ways things turn out here. Either this is the last time Tsuru defends that championship here on MCW, the last time she defends that championship before she becomes double champion, or the last time she defends that championship on MCW because she's about to lose it to Rhea Ripley. One of those three things is about to happen. Either she walks in next weekend as a double champion, walks in next weekend having lost to Rhea Ripley, having to face off against Scarlett and Rhea both, or she walks in empty-handed. And her opponent, making her way to the ring, representing the Coughing Shrooms, Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley having herself quite the career, not only in the WWE, but also in WKW. Making chicken parm sandwiches while I watch streams. Hey, good eats, good eats. Rhea Ripley having quite the career over in WWE, having a phenomenal career back during season 1 of WKW. However, this is her first year where she will be taking part primarily in that of MCW, holding one title. I almost completely forgot she is a former champion in MCW, holding the MCW Tag Team Championships for, I believe, a week alongside Iko. However, she will be taken out of action by the hands of Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. Question is, Kaz tonight be the night where she dashes out, where she dashes the hopes of Tsuru. Tsuru wanting to get that one-on-one, seeking to get a clean 10-0 against that of Scarlett Nakamura, trying to become the undisputed Women's World Champion, double Women's World Champion, the Women's World Champione. But she has a high mountain to climb here tonight in the form of Rhea Bloody Ripley. Surprised she landed that. Alright, Tsuru showing her strength here against Rhea Ripley, but now Rhea Ripley, as soon as I said, trying to fight back, counter. For counter. No one's side is overwhelmingly dominant quite yet. Shocking. Tsuru standing on the back, a little disrespect here. She sits in, shows off, flexing. Tsuru over, getting her up, but just getting yeeted off of her. Off ropes. Mink. Come back in. Air slips off the ropes. Goes high, misses, and that one lands it. Tsuru to get up. Elbows to the jaw. Trying to go for that wombo combo. Getting countered. Getting dragged over into the corner. Tsuru tried to go ahead and pull off what would be the last time she'll be walking into MCW, holding one title around her shoulders. Surprised that doesn't technically count as a pin, considering Tsuru still underneath Rhea. Either you walk out of tonight with no gold, you walk in to probably Thursday, if I'm being honest. Maybe tomorrow, maybe this Thursday. With one title, walk out with two, or walk out of this Thursday with real gold to be shown. But you're getting dangerously close to destiny. But is that fate with no? I'm slightly tired. If y'all can't tell, I'm slightly EP. Cover. Kick out. So you're staying in it, trying desperately not to get put down. Mink. Yep. Don't know what you were thinking there. Up. Sweeping Rhea.
I called it the Shia Kazim because I forgot what the hell it was actually called. It was like the Shaw McGraw. It was something, I don't know. But I called it the Shia Kazim and just called it that because
Up. Riptide! 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 Hold up! Cover! Cover! And a kick out at two. Indeed, this is. Go. Straight to the back. Straight to the arm. Chicken parm. I don't know. I ain't big EP. Shut me directly off of her. She's trying to get up. Dragon Sleeper. Dragon Sleeper. Could this be all? Could she put her away? Dragon Sleeper. Up. Weird looking move there. But effective nonetheless, it seems. Mink. Stomping on the arm again. Rhea Ripley's. What does Suru have in mind next? Tell you to get up. Go through. Face first into the mat. Might be seeing stars orbiting her head. And GG's. Here's your winner, Suru Ishii. Or should I say it's up? Well, karma's a bitch, isn't it? Karma is a bitch. As Scarlett Nakamura getting a little bit of revenge from that jumping earlier tonight. Up, trying to go for a kick, but Suru countering, stopping that jumping. How don't you dare get... Oh, thank you, 2K. Well, the second it seemed like a reverse jumping was about to occur, it seems like 2K went, nah, we're done here. Wild. But that brings us to the end of this week's MCW. WKW will be tomorrow. Probably will wait for next Thursday, as I said, for the pay-per-view WKW Gold Turn of the Tide. There's something else I wanted to play a little bit before we call it. Let me get something ready. Let me do something really quick here. Probably should readjust my PlayStation's layout. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, to be getting ourselves onto a little something else. Because, hold up. Let's see, can I find a drum roll? Probably should have this as a soundbite. Is this it? Or is this the wrong one? Because, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to go ahead and move on to something else here. Instead of ending stream, I got something else I'm going to play for a little bit here with y'all. And that is... We'll be playing the remix another time. I've realized I've been muted. I don't know how long I've been muted for. God, Lord. We will be playing Shadow Generations is a game I will eventually be getting to playing. Eventually. Now it's gonna be Dragon Ball? Oh, good Lord, what is this? Stop. I've been trying to avoid as much spoilers as I can, and I've still gotten fucking spoiled on bullshit. I am still mad. But it's time we start monkeying around. Where's my grip connect? My grip thingy? Where is it? I want to get grippy with it. Pull up real quick. Oh. Where's my... There you are. Dang it. There we go. Let's go to it. At least for a little bit. La 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 la. Elgato, you want to update? I'm not on 2K. Elgato? There we go. Up. Oh, dang it, I thought I could stall it out longer. I thought I could stall it out longer. Oh, Lord. I've been hearing this game. Apparently, it's been having people on their emotions. On some emotional shit, so I am big intrigued. Vanadium. Let me move chat because y'all is slightly in the way. First vanadium gem. So it's like what, 5 more I believe it said there? Make. Cause there is some stuff I can't break. I see what people meant by this game feeling like the Incredible Hulk as well. Just tear through the doggone wall. Whew. Wanted to dig up this one, but that was see how they better, more buried up ahead. I bet. I see. Ooh. Dang, can't go here. Ming. Saw it. Gimme. Oh, what is that? Nope, can't go through that. Oh no, I guess I can. Have to be a bit more precise. That's also because there's no. I see. Because there's these conveyor belts that's blocking my way. How cramped some of these places are. I never thought how intimidating it would be to be a miner. Real intimidating. Trust me, I am. Oh, Lord. Nah. Never seen something else. Oh, where am I? Hello? There you are. Am I climbing technically? I guess I am. I wonder how long it's gonna take until someone figures out how to speedrun this game like how they do with Mario Odyssey. And how that would look like. Oh my god. This game has been out for like 3 days. It wouldn't surprise me if it's been a week, but Lord. Oh Lord. Oh. So when you get to the part, there's number 2. Must have really did told us in the direct. Too bad. Oh. Mine. There we go. There we go. Oh, oh god. Oh, that sucks. Ow. I didn't know it despawns. They said it's unfair. Uy. Sure. Oh, what I was just doing. Oh. Rock material and use it. Oh, yeah, I can actually see that. I actually can see that now. You say, good point it out. Make. Boy. You got things to say. Hold on. There you. There you go. Oh, jealous because I'm. Oh, well, this game, eh? Y'all shall join in time. I hope. I hope. Hydrate. Hydrate, my kind. Oh. Also, jokes, how much longer you gonna be on? Because I might head out around like 10 or so. Yeet, yeet. I forgot I have him in the background. You can sight here. Boy. I know, because your boy is fighting me, and I want to work on other stuff before I do, so I need to go and walk soon. Probably like around 10. Thank God Vanadium gems don't expire. That being said, we'll play this more tomorrow after WCW, or before. We'll see. Bang. Oh yeah, I almost completely forgot. I almost completely forgot that. Huh? Ooh. Oh, how dare. Hold on. No, I was doing that earlier. Smash. Oh, I was hitting the wrong button. Oh. That's 3. I am looking at chat.
DOJ, look at chat.
I already punched the monkeys earlier. Unless something happens differently with these ones. Up. Mink. Oh god. Cannot hide from eye. Up. Well. Damn. Rewind time. At least I got that Lord. Did you die? Yes. It's not my fault gravity is heavy. It's not my fault I'm allergic to gravity. Monsters made of gold. That is actually kind of cool. Those aren't bananas. They are the apple of my eye. Oh, Jesus. It is literally all gold. Jeez. Also, my apologies if I am going quiet. No way. Make. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead. Because that's a lot for me to go ahead and clear. I'm gonna deal with that a little later. But for now, your boy is gonna go ahead and call it for now. We'll be back again tomorrow for some WKW. Hope you all enjoyed both MCW and the tiny bit of me playing some bands. But for now, I'll be rating the homie Jokester. Thank you, Star, Jokester, Eco, Back, Pig, and Pharaoh for joining here. You already know what it is. Also, again, thank you, Honor Code Wrestling, for the follow once more. And as usual, goodbye, smooch, good night, bye-bye, see ya.